Hey everybody, welcome to the SMA Journey 51 blog. Okay guys, in this week's video, I'm going to be talking about a study that was recently performed in Germany about how early Spinraza treatments improve the outcomes of children with SMA. Some of the results that they released in this study were quite dramatic, and I wanted to share the results with you. So please take a look at the presentation, and afterwards I'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Thank you. Early Spinraza treatment improves outcomes of children with SMA. A study performed in Germany showed young children with spinal muscular atrophy show improvements in motor function after 6 months of treatment with Spinraza, otherwise known as nusinersen. The response to Spinraza strongly correlated with the age when treatment began, with children treated before 7 months of age responding better to the therapy. These findings support the need for early detection of SMA by screening newborns. Jongbert Kirschner, coordinator of the Treat NMD Clinical Trial Coordination Center in Freiburg, Germany, said the following in a press release, quote, "Our findings add to the increasing body of evidence that early diagnosis and initiation of treatment is fundamental for patients with infantile onset spinal muscular atrophy." End quote. Spinraza boosts the amount of SMN protein by increasing the levels of full-length messenger RNA, the mediator between gene and protein, generated by the SMN2 gene. An access study in Germany reported that prior to the EU's approval, a group of children in Germany with SMA type 1 was given access to Spinraza for 7 months under an expanded access program, otherwise known as an EAP. The children had different ages and were at different stages of the disease, representing a more heterogeneous group than those in previous trials. Researchers analyzed data from 61 children treated with Spinraza in 7 centers under the EAP. Children enrolled in the study developed the first symptoms of SMA before the age of 6 months and had no ability to sit independently. Moreover, 38 children, 62.3%, had less than 2 copies of the SMN2 gene, and 20 children had more than 3 copies. In 3 children, the SMN2 copy number was unknown. Previous studies showed that a higher number of SMN2 correlates with longer survival and inversely with disease severity. Administration of Spinraza was performed on days 1, 15, 30, 60, and 180. Researchers measured the treatment outcomes by assessing primarily the changes from the beginning of the study in the score of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia Infant Test of Neuromuscular Disorders, otherwise known as CHOP-INTEN, which measures motor function. The CHOP-INTEN scores range from 0 to 64 points, and previous studies have reported that children with SMA type 1 have a mean value of 21.4 points. The test was performed at the beginning of the study, then after 60 days, and at the end of treatment, which was 180 days. Additionally, they assessed changes in scores in Section 2 of the Hammersmith Infant Neurological Examination Scale, otherwise known as HINE, which is a test measuring motor function, whose scores range between 0 and 26. The HINE-2 was performed routinely at every patient visit. At baseline, children's mean CHOP-INTEN score was 22.3, and after 6 months of treatment, the mean score improved to 31.2, which was an increase of 9 points. Specifically, 8 children improved by 1 to 4 points, and 17 children improved by 5 to 9 points. 16 children improved by more than 10 points, and 11 children underwent an increase on the CHOP-INTEN by more than 15 points. Children with less than 2 copies of the SMN2 gene had lower scores in the CHOP-INTEN at the beginning of the trial. The changes in scores after treatment were comparable to children with more than 3 SMN2 copies, scores of 8.1 and 8.2 respectively. Treatment was more effective in younger children, aged below 7 months, compared to older ones, an improvement of 14.4 versus 7.0 respectively. By interpreting the results, Jongbert Kirschner suggested there is a, quote, critical therapeutic time window for delivery of SMN-targeted therapies. The implementation of newborn screening for SMA is crucial to allow pre-symptomatic diagnosis, end quote. Regarding the motor response, 19 children improved by more than 2 points in 9-2 motor milestones. 15 children increased their score by 2 to 4 points, and 4 children by more than 5 points. Researchers wrote in their findings, quote, 4 children, 6.6%, achieved full head control, and 2 children, 3.3%, were able to sit independently, end quote. After 6 months of treatment, the parents of 28 children reported a marked improvement in motor function, while 3 parents noticed no benefit and 1 reported a slight worsening. Respiratory function was improved in 16 children, with a marked improvement in 4 of them. Researchers stated that overall, these findings, quote, indicate that even in advanced stages of the disease, Spinraza can lead to improvement of motor function as measured by CHOP-INTEND, end quote. Moreover, the results support early diagnosis and access to Spinraza as early as possible as a key factor to improve the outcomes of children with SMA. Researchers now will evaluate whether increasing the treatment period with Spinraza enhances the therapy's benefits and patients' quality of life. The data will be collected within the Smart Care Project, a real-world data registry of SMA patients. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation. If you would like a copy of this presentation, please go to my website and click on Downloads and then choose PowerPoint PDF files. I want everybody to do me a favor. Take the time out of your day to contact your local congressman, your senator, and the governor in the state in which you live, and urge them to include SMA in all newborn screening. If we band together and make our voices heard, we can accomplish this very important task. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope everyone's had a fantastic week. God bless you, and until next Sunday, bye-bye.